Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I always mix things up. I would always say, whenever I would be at work, I would mess things up. I remember my first week I was on my internship. I emailed somebody, and every time I emailed somebody, I copied my supervisor on it. And I remember he said, "It's not morning anymore." And I went, "Oh shit!" It was like 2 p.m. and I fully emailed like, "Good morning, this so and so." Ugh, I don't know. Hopefully they saw it in the morning. But yeah, good afternoon, guys. I'm early today. Can you believe it? I'm never early. The stream was scheduled for 3 p.m. Now it's 3 p.m. There we go. Yeah, I had no plans for this stream. I just plan on yapping. I love yapping. We might. I have a couple things that we could do. Alright, I got a couple things up my sleeve. If I run out of things to yap about. But yeah, for now it's just yapping. And the craziest thing is happening in my part of the country, guys. So oh, I've frozen. Great. Oh, oh well. Great. Wow. This is awesome. This is totally epic. Let's okay. It's back. We're back. Good. Cool. Awesome. Officer Vanessa, I am pregnant. I mean, if you think about it, Freddy Fazbear is Mpreg in that game. There's probably a lot of fan art of that. Should we investigate? Nah, let's not investigate. You guys ever been on Rule 34? My first trip to Rule 34 was a trip. I have several screenshots because it really is, if it exists, there is porn of it. It's so true. I don't know if you can see that on Twitch. There's corn. I said corn. It's so true though. I saw one with a guy from The Simpsons. I don't watch The Simpsons. He had like brown hair. The guy like the brown hair and the green sweater. That guy and one of the big monsters from Lilo and Stitch. Like the alien guys. One of the big ones. And it was like Vor. And I was like, oh, wonderful. I don't know, I don't watch The Simpsons. I'm not fucking like 40. Alex, you son of a bitch, don't you fucking dare. Fucking dare what? Mpreg, allegations with Freddy Fazbear? But he is a male. And he was pregnant, so Mpreg. I love the Mpreg emoji. I know it's to be inclusive for men that can get pregnant. Alright, for trans men. But I don't know, I think it's... I love the different reactions that people have. Cause there's people that are like, oh my goodness, they're trying to say the men can get pregnant now? Oh my lordy. And then you have people that are like, oh yeah, oh my god, finally have an emoji for myself. And then you have the crowd that's just like, Mpreg emoji. It's so goofy. I love this silly little world we live in. Guys, I have got some Chick-fil-A Dr. Pepper today. I hate fountain Dr. Pepper. It is disgusting. Fountain drinks, way worse than the can or the bottle. But, guys, sometimes when you need it, you need it, so... Anyways, as I was saying, my part of the country, which I don't know how many people, if you're probably watching this, there's probably a good chance that you're in my part of the world, or at least have seen it on Twitter, that there was an earthquake that I didn't feel. I was not close enough to it. But, yeah, my local community, all the old people are freaking the fuck out, saying it's because of the eclipse and this and that. And then it started to hail. And that's a little weird. But to be fair, we get snow and hail here in April probably every year. I have friends that are from different states, and normally our snow is over in like February, but then we get, you know, just a random burst of snow in April or May. That's what happens in my part of the country, and yeah, people are not used to it. So there's a lot of conspiracy theorists. Yes, a lot of conspiracy theorists are freaking out. They're saying, "Oh my god, the earthquake, the snow, is because of the eclipse." Now, I'm no astrophysicist, all right, but I do put the ass in astrophysicist. I'm no astrophysicist, okay, but I can assure you that the world is not going to end because in relativity to where we are and how we view the sun, that the moon happens to pass in front of it. Okay? I can assure you the world will not end when that happens, because guess what? It happened like 5 years ago. And it's gonna happen again. And it happens all over the world pretty often. And it happens with the moon all the time at night. We get lunar eclipses all the time. And everyone's freaking the fuck out. It's like, oh my god, why do we need to wear glasses? Because the government's trying to make us not see something? I hope they burn their corneas off. I really do. I hope your retinas turn into charcoal. I would be so happy. I love conspiracy theorists. They're so funny. Anything happens, what is going on with my model right now? Hold on. Listen. I sometimes wish I could be a flesh tuber. What is it? Someone who uses their camera to stream, just like an IRL streamer. But I will not do that. Okay, well, something happened. What? It's connected. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, cool. Did you take your meds? I did not, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Did not take my meds. Okay, well, maybe should we just... The model isn't working, so... Oh my god, there's two Alexes. There's two Alexi. This is what we'll do. If you want, we'll see if it works. What is happening? Hold on, I'm gonna restart it. I don't normally have issues with VTube Studio. Flesh? The thing that's meant to be eaten? Yeah, that. The fucking conspiracy theorists down my street's convinced it's the day of Judgment Day and all of us gays and atheists are finally gonna fucking spontaneously combust in a couple of days. Man, I hope so. My thing for that, when people tell me like, oh, Judgment Day is coming and the gays, you will all die. I'm like, dude, I fucking hope so. I really hope so. Because now they're trying to expand our lifetimes, our lifespans to like, oh, humans will live over 100 now. Like, no. I think if I pass the age of like 75, I'm gonna pull the plug on myself. Be like, whoopsies! Must have been a power outage. Whoops. No. If I combust, I'm just gonna do as I was taught and stop, drop, and roll. If I combust, and in this scenario, right? Say it's Judgment Day. And I, for some reason, I combust because I am of the gay variety. What I will do is I will act like the spawn of Satan and crawl on all fours. I'll bend over and like crab walk. Okay, is this good now? I'm so tiny. Hello. I will crab walk towards them and start screaming and screeching. Like, and they'll be like, oh my god! Pretty sure the Christians are supposed to be the ones that get disintegrated on Doomsday. Oh yeah. But the way they say it is that everyone else is gonna die. I guess being on Earth is dying. Which, yeah, it kinda is. Yeah, I might run to the nearest church and start breakdancing at the altar. Listen, Obviously no shade. If you are religious and you're respectful, it's completely cool. But I went to my little cousin's baby shower the other week, right? Why does it keep happening? Why does this keep going on? She is not religious. Crazy. My family is very religious. And this was the funniest thing ever. One of my family members put her hand on the baby's stomach and started like, what is going on? Whatever. Started like praying as if the baby was going to die any second, like screaming like, Lord, please save this child and ensure safe delivery. I was like, Jesus Christ. Literally. And I was telling my friends about it afterwards and we were laughing. I was telling my cousin about it afterwards too, like asking her what her opinions were. Obviously she was very uncomfortable because that's definitely forcing your religion on somebody. Wow, Alex model. What does it just doesn't want to work today. Just doesn't want to work today. And I said, if I was pregnant and she did that, I would act possessed. I would literally, you know that, spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Promised Neverland, even though it's been out for years. You know when Ray, like, takes the can of gasoline and he's gonna like light himself on fire, I would do that. I'd start screaming. Hypothetically. But I'm gay, I will never be pregnant. Yeah, that was craziness. Guys, rest assured, alright, you have the Alex guarantee that when the eclipse happens, the world will not end because the moon passes in front of the sun, from our point of view. Because remember, on the other side of the world, listen, this is how stupid it is. On the other side of the world, they're not even going to be able to see the eclipse happening. There's total solar eclipses on the Eastern Hemisphere all the time. And nothing bad ever happens. This is how stupid it is. It's like, you really think that the world is going to end because an eclipse happens in America. Probably some of Canada too. So that's just close to that area, right? What if I wanted to end? Me too. I'm like, why are we freaking out about the world ending? When the world ends, I will open my arms and I will start, you know, maybe that's the day I become religious, alright? I'll open my arms and I'll sing to the sky, be like, thank you! That is what I want to happen, is the world ending. See? And this... we want it to end. I don't want to go into work. Yeah, I would be so happy. I'd be like on my drive to work. And then the sky would split open. The ground would demons would come crawling out of the ground. I would jump out of the car. I'd run arms open to that demon and be like, take me away! No more bills. No more work. No more 401k. Sorry, I'm taking my meds. I might be a little mentally ill. How hot is the demon, though? Truth. If the demon is hot, especially, I'll go up and I'll say, you and me, right now? I know the world's gonna end, but like, we got time, right? What the fuck is Godric? Listen, everyone talks about hell like it would be like the worst place ever. Like, you don't want to go to hell, do you? Yes. Yes, I do. There's many things. Like, not like murder. But like, you know, there's things that I would like to do. I would like to go out and party. I don't know. Vandalism. Hell sounds like the greatest party ever. And imagine the conversations you can have with people down there, right? You're already dead, so they can't kill you. And you'll be talking with like, it's like, oh my god, why are you in hell? And it's like, oh, I killed my entire family in cold blood. It's like, great, I'm gay. Sounds like a great party. I've not seen that video of AI depicting hell. I also love how scared people are of AI. I'm scared of AI as an artist, because I'm an artist. But over the past like year or so, I've seen AI literally start to take over every single job ever. When I was working in my internship was in web design, right? We had a whole meeting about how AI can do these jobs now. And it's like, well, it's here. They didn't give us any solutions or anything. They were just like, yeah, just to make you aware, there's this new program out that can do these things that you are supposed to do as a human. And I'm like, great. Why do I have to work then? Bring in the robot. Why do I have to work? Alright, best case scenario, alright. AI comes in, does all the boring work, okay? Then I stay home, eat chips, stream, and draw. I think that is the ideal world for me. They're like, oh my god, your generation doesn't want to work. No. Why would I want to work? I would love to work. I would love to work doing something I enjoy, alright? My dream in this life is to be an artist, alright? To have something I made in a comic book, in a movie, in a TV show, alright? A video game. I'm an artist, alright? I love drawing characters. That is my dream in this life. I said fortunately, I cut out the most, important part of that word, unfortunately. That is unrealistic, alright? For me, in my scenario. But I kind of realized, like, okay, AI can do art now. AI can do pretty much every job ever now. So what does it matter if I choose to be happy and go to art school? The world's going to shit anyways, I might as well. Also, so I worked for the government, right? So everybody's salary was public knowledge. Guys, my boss had been, he was at the highest position he possibly could have been. He had been working at that office for 30 years. He was like in his 50s. He has 2 children that are my age. He made $60,000 a year before taxes. Don't get me wrong, 60K is a great salary if you're like 25. So, no, because when I got the job, it was like a government job. I was like, okay, great, I can work my way up, I can make a lot of money. Even the secretary of our division of the government, she made like 100K. Six figures is great, right? That's amazing. Again, if you're like in your 30s, and if you're not, if there's still room to improve, she was the highest position in a government job. And that's when I really realized, like, okay, it doesn't matter what I do in this life. I'm never gonna make money, so I might as well be happy and go back to art school. And I schedule my classes soon. I'm so excited. I just put down my deposit, and so I can schedule my classes soon. I'm so happy. It's been 4 years. Man, COVID fucked up so much. Why did it take me so long to swallow that pill? I really need to, like, I have a timer for it. Of like, oh, take your meds. But then it goes off every day, so I just ignore it. Duh. But yeah. Hopefully, which will never happen. I would not like AI to take over every single job. But I think if AI can be used to make jobs easier, it's a good thing. I think that can really help work-life balance. You know, everyone works 20 hours a week. The other 20 hours worth of work can be done by a computer. And then everybody gets to go home and have fun and enjoy their fucking lives. Why do I have to grind for like 20, 30 years to retire when I'm like in my 50s and 60s? And then what? And then my knees are bad, and then I can't get out of bed, and then my body's falling apart, and then all of my retirement money goes towards health bills and medication. No, now, like, when I was in my internship, the whole time I was just like, a robot can be doing this. A robot could do this way faster than me, and a robot would not make as many mistakes as I am. Please get a robot to do this job so I can go home and enjoy my life. Enjoy my youth. I think everybody should get to do the job they want to do, because there's people with genuine passions. Like, obviously, like, psychology, it would be hard to replace, like, being a therapist, you know, if you're, an AI. But I'd be lying if I didn't say I've asked ChatGPT some, like, life advice questions, you know? I'd be lying if I said I never did that. I was like, hey, ChatGPT, I'm in this situation. What should I do? Which, you know, is very Orwellian to hear. Like, I know it's very weird, but sometimes a computer is more logical and can give you a less biased answer. But still, I don't think like therapists will ever die out fully, or like, you know, HR or whatever. But a lot of time people have passion for that kind of stuff. I have passion for being an artist. Why do I get flamed for being an artist when I because of monies? Well, if I was in STEM, I studied for STEM for 2 years and got an internship at the government level. I still didn't make enough money to live. So in my state, which isn't like a crazy expensive state to live in, it's actually pretty cheap. The amount I got paid a pretty decent amount, but it is nowhere near what you need to live off of. So my proposal as president is AI comes in and does all the annoying jobs. If you want to go to work, then go ahead. But I think everybody gets a stipend to live off of, and everybody does their jobs. Everybody does what they want to do. If you're a farmer and you get fulfillment out of farming, good for you, brother. You go farm, and I'm sure people like me who love to shop local will go and buy your things. And then you'll have extra money to spend. I don't know. I just want to sit at home and be a silly little girl. I'm just a girl at the end of the day. I'm just a girl. You wouldn't tell a girl she needs to go to work, would you? I'm just a girl. Your generation doesn't want to work anymore. Do you want to work? Do you fantasize about waking up every day at the bright hour of 5:30 in the morning? Oh boy. And driving 2 hours to your corporate job and sitting, get this, in a cubicle. You get your very own work laptop that doesn't work half the time, and you have to call IT. You get to talk to your favorite people in IT that don't need to follow the dress code, because for some reason IT never follows the dress code. Then you work, get this, from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. You drive back 2 hours in beautiful traffic. You get home at 7:30. Just enough time to eat McDonald's and go to bed and do it all again in the morning. Doesn't that sound like a fulfilling life to you? Doesn't that sound very fulfilling? Yes, everybody wants to work. What do you mean my generation doesn't want to work? That's not what I fucking fantasize about. When I go to work, I'm thinking about going home and playing Valorant. I'm thinking about going home and fulfilling my fucking passions and drawing and exploring new hobbies. Also, why is my model freaking out like that? Hello. Okay, maybe do we just get rid of the model? Hold on. Well, maybe we'll set up my my new PNG tuber. Should I? I got a PNG tuber. That'd be kind of fun to set up. Let's do that. Well, now I'm staring into the void. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. No, that's just the funniest fucking thing to me when they're like, wow, your generation doesn't want to work. Well, like, really now? Really? That's cray-cray. Alright, let's set up my PNG tuber. I want to forcefully evaporate the guy who invented the 5-day billion-hour work week. Exactly. And then when you don't want to work that, they're like, oh, what? That's crazy. Okay, now what is this program? Alright, we're gonna try to figure this out, guys. I got a PNG tuber. For this program I've never used in my life. It's on Steam? Ooh. Mommy enjoys that. Oh, okay, I will never say that again. Let's set this up. Let's set up PNG Tuber Plus. Wasn't the reason that somebody... I think the original person who came up with that, like the 40-hour work week, it was only like a temporary thing. Because that's ridiculous. It's like, oh, you still have the weekends. Or you still have 2 days a week. It's like, what? What? No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not have the whole weekend. No, I don't. Add new sprite. Ah! How do I do this? Hold on, let me drag this over here. Oh yeah, let's go see him in hell if the world ends on the 8th. I'm so excited. So excited for the eclipse. I tried to find eclipse glasses today and they wouldn't get here until like way after the eclipse. I was like, then why are you selling them? I don't know how to use this program. Like, hello? Like, hello? Load avatar. Oh. Susan B. Anthony. Is she the one with the cake in France, or am I thinking of someone else? My brother in Christ. That is Marie Antoinette. Wasn't Susan B. Anthony like women's suffrage? Or am I like completely wrong? I might be like completely wrong. How the fuck do you do this? Can I just drag and drop? No, apparently not. Yes, I'm not misogynistic. Well, I didn't know, guys. I don't know. Are you guys misogynistic? Should I watch a tutorial on this? I am so confused. Like, what is this? What is this? I am so confused. I'm trying to set up this PNG tuber. I don't know why I'm French. Info. What? I'm trying to load this avatar. I do not know what it is. Hold on, I will figure it out on my own. I got this. Should I have done this a while ago? Set up this PNG tuber? Probably. Femme chamber? What is something that chamber says? We must keep up appearances. Is that what chamber says? We must keep up appearances, Yeah, French people, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, French people. That's a lie. Should I watch a tutorial? I'm gonna watch a tutorial, guys. Wait, is there like a guide on this? Reading my tutorial. Oh, guys, I got this. I've got it. Oh my god, Animal Crossing. Baguette, baguette, something, French people say, because it's just like, Americans, we go like, but the French people, they put like an E in front of it, like, something, It's so funny. I actually haven't done French in a while. Maybe I'll do some Duolingo. Oh, did you guys know they released Duolingo Music and Duolingo Math? And I'm like not interested in doing Duolingo Math at all. Like, kill me before I do math. But I've been wanting to learn how to like play the piano. And I'm like, Duolingo might actually be like a really good thing for that. Yeah, it teaches you like the different notes. How to like read music. I've never known how to read music before. Isn't that cool? Hey, no shitting on Duolingo, okay? He's listening. He's listening. He'll find you. Okay, so we must keep appearances. Tout le monde, we must keep up appearances. The Duolingo belt, he will come for us in our sleep. I'm so sorry, French people. How I add me add this. Link sprite. No. That's not what? I'm so confused, guys. I looked up loaf. Select the importing. Just load the save. Load the save file as you would normally. I can't do that! Because I don't know where it is. Go to the parent folder. Loaf. I was trying to type load. I don't know why this isn't working, guys. Why can I not just drag and drop this? It makes no sense. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? Maybe I'll figure it out later, because this is crazy. Hold on. I'm thinking. Open the file location. I'm gonna do this. Imagine learning other languages and not just turning yours into the worldwide language. Literally. Couldn't be Britain. English is a weird language, too. Very strange. The window must be opened. I don't like that. Well, this is completely not what I wanted to do. Why? How do I load it, though? That's the thing, because the thing is not letting me load it. It's not letting me browse. And my VTS is completely disconnected.
I will fuck the shit out of that robot.
Okay, that was unnecessary. Does anyone know how to use PNG Tuber Plus? Because I don't. We're gonna watch a YouTube tutorial. And by we, I mean me. Because this, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to set this up right now, but I don't know. I'm confusion. In French. I'm confusion. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a Duolingo stream soon. Oh. Somebody asked me last stream, when am I getting back to gaming? I don't know. What is this Disney-ass music? Do you guys like gaming streams or yapping streams more? Because I don't know. I like both of them, but my gaming streams I feel like tend to do worse because not everybody likes the game I'm playing. Like my favorite game is my favorite game to stream is Valorant. I love playing Valorant. But the thing is, I'm not good at Valorant. I think I give good commentary. It's just really hard to stand out when you play Valorant, especially alone, with randoms, because I don't have friends. Yeah, this literally sounds like Dragon Story or something. This is from Fire Emblem Three Houses. What an NPC type game. If you like fucking Fire Emblem, you're an NPC. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna watch this person's video, but we're gonna watch it on mute. Alright, I'm watching a tutorial. Importing. Show me how to import it. Mommy VTuber. I'm gonna give this person a subscribe. Every VTuber tutorial I ever watch, I'm gonna give them a sub. Alright? So they're downloading it. They're opening it. Yeah, they're opening it with WinRAR. Guys, did you know you can open zip files without WinRAR? Did you know that? You can just extract it. It blows my mind that people don't know how to extract zip files. Or compress files. You can do it if you have a Mac or if you have a PC. WinRAR XD. No, I knew people in my office where it was like, I would send them a zip file and they're like, oh, I don't have WinRAR, so I can't open this. My brother in Christ, you don't need WinRAR to open a zip. It is a default part of Microsoft. And Mac. It's just a file type. You don't need a certain program to open it. I've had professors be like, open it with, they've been like, oh, open it with, like 7-zip or something. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, why is this not working for me? This person's thing looks way different than mine. Did it save to the wrong place? I'm just confused. This looks like a Minecraft. Okay, what is happening right now is I'm trying to load in my PNG Tuber Plus file that I have. But when I go to load it, it looks like Minecraft. Like it's got like what is a shader cache? I don't know what that is. It sounds like fucking Minecraft. Skeleton shader? What is that? Maybe I will delete it and download it from itch.io. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna download it. Guys. Boom. Bam, bam, boom. I did it. And look, now I right-click on it and press extract all. I know you guys can't see it. And I know this is probably very boring to listen to, me trying to set up this thing. But I like to struggle with things sometimes, you know? It gives me a little bit of purpose in life. Won that shit. Okay, it's still not fucking working! Something is wrong with this, and it's making me mad. But I want to get it to work, though. It's so cute. What is this? Is this Stardew Valley? It sounds like Stardew Valley-ass music. It's from Yoshi's Woolly World. Wow. That is craziness. Did you guys ever play that game? I played Yoshi's Woolly World when I got my... What's it called? My Wii U! My Wii U! Oh my god, the Wii U era, I know people hate the Wii U, and they shit on it all the time. I don't care, I had a great time with my Wii U. Splatoon 1, Yoshi's Woolly World, Super Mario Maker. Okay, I was gonna say Smash 4, but Smash 4, you know. Nintendo Land! Do you guys know how many Zelda games were on that console? I had so many, because I just downloaded them off her virtual console. The Wii U was a good system, but, I mean, I guess I was, like, the target audience. I was, like, 12 when I got mine. Guys, I'm gonna kill myself. I mean, what? This is updated 1.2.1. Maybe I downloaded a different version. Wait, there's another tutorial. I found the tutorial. I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Never mind, this is the same tutorial. God damn it. I'm so confused. Oh, wait, I might have found it, guys. I'm sorry, this is, like, really annoying. I know, I'm just, like, trying to set up this avatar. It's okay. Somebody with a Nyan Cat profile picture's on this tutorial, and it's really making my day. What the fuck is Godot? What is that? Whoa, that's crazy. Guys, I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. Oh my freaking god, I figured it out. We get some freaking W's in the chat right now. You guys know, you want to know the weirdest thing ever? My, what is this? What? I fucked something up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Also, how do I set my microphone? Oh my god, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I got the avatar to work in the program. I got it to work in the program, but I don't know how to set up my microphone. Okay, my little brother's 17, right? He started saying, apparently it's a thing that people, like, the youngins, they just say chat. I'm like, fuck you mean you say chat? Like when they're trying to talk to, like, the room, they just say, oh my god, chat, this. I'm like, my brother said it the other day. I was like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but this is real life. You're not speaking to a streaming audience. That was cray-cray. Why is there no... It says there's supposed to be microphone button. There's no microphone button. Oh, there is. Oh my god. I got it to work, guys. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we're gonna try setting it up. Ready? I think I almost got this. Hold on. Hold on. This is gonna be the cutest thing you've ever seen. I forgot how to do it. I swear I've used OBS for the past 2 years. PNG tuber. And this will be this. Let's have to do a window capture. But there's no transparency. There's no transparency. How do you use it in OBS? Alice! Have you guys seen that? Alice when she goes to Wonderland. Game capture, guys, I screwed it up. Ugh, silly me. PungaTuber. Capture. PungaTuber Plus. Allow transparency. Okay. I think we got it. Guys, are you prepared to meet Alex? Baby Alex. Behold, it is me. Baby Alex. It's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute. Yeah. This is what I was trying to set up for the past, 20 minutes. Yeah, this is, I got this. The artist's name is Ali Dapap. Let me get their Twitter real quick. It's very cute. I got it for collabs, which very rarely happen. And also just for days where I don't feel like using the model, you know? That's pretty often, not gonna lie. Cause using a model is kind of, sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot of movement and reactions. Sometimes I just want to yap, you know? Such as today. Such as right now. Such as this current moment. So yeah, now I'm a bean. If you would also like one of these cute little PNG tubers, you can go to their VGen. VGen, this is my first time using VGen. It's like a commissioning thing just for VTubers. I don't know, I found some pretty cool stuff on there, but this is the first time I've ever commissioned anyone on there. I've used Skeb before. I like Skeb, but VGen, VGEN, not VChan. That's like the 4chan VTuber board or whatever. I've never been on 4chan in my life. I think I tried one time and I was very confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I've seen screenshots of the VTuber board on 4chan and it is fucking wild, let me tell you that. This is so cute. I might never use my model again. If I am to ever get another VTuber model, we're gonna go back to the OG design. I love the racing arc, but the arc is over. Alright? The arc is over, guys. I want to go back to this, my OG design. Where? Oh, okay. I think it's so cute. I think it's so cute. I feel like it suits me. But yeah, just so we have a little bit of something. Also, it'll help with when I get back into making YouTube videos and YouTube shorts. Back to spray painter. I've heard that a lot of people think that, here, let me pull up the video. It's probably from this specific picture. That wasn't the original intention, was to be like a graffiti artist, but I definitely see it. Is it this one? No, it's not. Hold on, it's one of these media sources. One of these somewhere. Is it this one? Oh, there we go, there we go. Hold on. Let me explain, chat. Hi, my name is Alex, and my life is kinda crazy. Yeah, a lot of people, maybe it's because of this specific image, or general hooligan-ness, that wasn't my intention, was like graffiti artist, spray painter type vibes, but I definitely get it. And you know what? Maybe I'll embrace that. You know? Isn't this fucking thing so cool though? We like take a minute to appreciate it. How hype this is. I want to turn this, maybe I'll turn this into a wallpaper engine background if anyone has wallpaper engine. The art was done by, give me a second. It's on my Twitch. It's in my credits. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it. The art was done by, what I learned in boating school is, blankety, blank. The art was done by Neko Bayesi, and the animation was done by Ruke. The links are in my credits. Would you guys use this if I made it a wallpaper engine wallpaper? I might use it too, honestly, because this is like so cool. This artist did an amazing job, this animator did an amazing job. It wasn't even split up. I love it. There's a full loop of this on my YouTube too with my original BGM. Yeah, that era of Alex was so fun. Maybe I do want to go back. I feel like it was very me, you know? Yeah. Look how cute this is! This artist also does emotes, by the way, for anyone who wants emotes. I'm gonna wait, because if you don't know, I invest everything I get from the show back into it. So I'm gonna wait until, you know, some of the YouTube checks come in or whatever. But yeah, I didn't know, I guess sometime during my hiatus, they expanded the amount of emote slots that you can have. Or maybe I just never noticed that I had like 20, 25 emote slots. I have a lot of emote slots. And I've drawn every single one of my emotes. But I still have a lot of emote slots and I don't have the time to draw for them. I have stuff to do for art school. Yeah, how many emote slots do I have? So the free emotes, it's probably actually also because I moved a lot of my subscription emotes to free emotes because I got access to that about a year ago. I was so excited because I love like going into the what's it called? People's streams and following, and it's like, look at these cool emotes you got for following. I was like, oh, Pog. They're so cute. So yeah, I put like my top used emotes. People don't really use the gun one, because I don't play Valorant that much on stream anymore. But like, you know, the crying, the heart, the glow stick for like karaoke, and then girly pop, obviously, for FNAF. And then I still have 6 open slots for standard emotes, and 8 open slots for animated. Plus, I don't have any emotes for like the bit rewards. And I have quite a bit of viewers. I have like 10 viewers that will have access to these bit rewards. So yeah, I have many emotes that I still need to get. It's just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work, guys. It's just a lot of work. I love this song. I love this game, guys. Ocarina of Time is so good. Can't even say it's slept on because it's not. It's like probably the most like deserved. Like, you ask a lot of people like, what's your favorite game of all time? What's the best game of all time? Ocarina of Time. One of the best games of all time. I guess nowadays you could say like Elden Ring. Before Breath of the Wild, I think people would have said it's the best Zelda game. I still think Breath of the Wild is not the best Zelda game. I liked Tears of the Kingdom when it came out. I was streaming last year when Tears of the Kingdom came out, but I didn't stream my gameplay of it because I wanted to enjoy it. But I never finished it. So I might actually, would you guys want to see a Tears of the Kingdom playthrough? Because I had a lot of fun with it when I played last year, but I never finished it. I think I beat 2 bosses. I never finished it. That's what happens in Zelda games usually. I get like halfway through and I play it for like a week and then I never play it again. I have a capture card that's just collecting dust. I haven't used my capture card in a while. Yeah, I haven't done anything on my Switch in a while because, typically, when it comes to streaming, what does the best for me is usually just chatting streams, it's always reaction content is the most successful. People love reaction content. Which I understand. I love reaction content too. And then, Five Nights at Freddy's always does very well. But gaming, it depends on the game. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's does well. Usually if it's like a Chilla's Art game, and it's just like a short, sweet, condensed stream like that, normally those do pretty well. But my Nintendo game streams tend not to do great. RPGs, in general, don't do great, on streaming platforms. Which I'm trying to have to find the balance between, like, I didn't start streaming so that I could, get a ton of viewers. I started streaming because I like streaming and having fun. So I want to stream the games I want to stream, but at the same time, I don't want people to be bored, you know? I have attempted to stream Pokemon probably 5 or 6 times. I attempt to stream Pokemon pretty often, speaking of Pokemon. But I don't know. Pokemon doesn't usually do well for me. RPGs are weird. The reason why RPGs do weird when you stream on Twitch, like, sometimes they do really well if it's like a new one. People don't want to spend money for it, so they want to see somebody play the game. But it's like, you can only really play an RPG a couple times before it gets really boring. And for most people, you can only watch it or play through it once before it gets boring, you know? Like, before it's like, oh my god, been there, done that. I love Pokemon, but to be honest, I don't want to replay fucking the Sinnoh games again. I've played through Sinnoh twice, in the originals and in the remake, and I don't feel the need to go through Sinnoh again. Whether that's playing it or watching somebody else play it. I had a good time watching, Dan, Champion Kings, and his sister. They played Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which I am not good at downloading ROM hacks, and stuff like that. I'm just not good at that kind of stuff. And so I wasn't able to play it. I didn't really have a huge interest in playing it either. It seemed really hard. But I had a good time watching them play it. If it's something interesting, like challenge runs, like if I did like a Zelda randomizer or something, I feel like that'd be pretty interesting, but who knows, RPGs, gaming content in general for me, it's successful, not as successful as some other things. Another thing I kind of wanted to do today, because I don't know when I'm gonna have time to record it, and I want to get this video out this weekend, is I want to answer everybody's burning VTuber questions, because on my, or just like react to the comments on my VTuber videos, because my most successful videos on YouTube, I kind of just made them and then abandoned them. One of them is sitting at 200,000 views. The other ones are at around like 10,000, I think. And it's like, a lot of people had questions and I didn't really have any answers for them. So I think it'd be kind of cool to go through and read those comments and answer those questions. So I think that's what we might be doing next. Let me change this stuff. Answering your burning VTuber questions. And you know what? Let me yab a little bit about this while I get set up. Because I did want to make a short video about this. If not a short video, then like an actual like YouTube short. Explaining why do VTubers rebrand so often. Okay? Now let me say, okay? You guys know I have a love-hate relationship with VTubing. I love VTubing because I've always wanted to be a streamer, and it gives me a way to be a streamer without showing my face, but still having a face attached to the name, because that's important to me. When I watch content creators, I do enjoy watching content creators that don't have avatars or don't use a face cam, but it's very few and far between, right? Like, there's this dude on YouTube, and his name's literally just Chalupa, and he makes videos where he, makes fun of, like, really cringy webtoons, okay? And he's really funny, but, his personality carries him, and he also has an avatar. He has a face to the name, which is quite literally a chalupa from Taco Bell on top of a businessman. That is his avatar. So I mean, in some ways I've always wanted to be a creator, and like, I like having an avatar, and I think it adds another layer to that. That's why I like VTubing. But I have a love-hate relationship with it because of the community, which at this point isn't really a community, it's just kind of like, you know, it's kind of like saying like the YouTuber community. Like, VTubing is so big at this point that you can't just shove it into one category. Not every VTuber makes the same kind of content, you know? And I think a lot of people... Let me rephrase this, okay? Thinking about how I'm gonna make it into a YouTube short. Because if I'm here, and I'm queer, if I'm here, and I'm gonna be talking about VTubing stuff, I might as well get some content out of it, you know? What am I gonna say? I don't know. So why do VTubers rebrand so often? Okay, I would say probably 75% of VTubers at some point in their content creation career have rebranded or have quit and come back. I get a lot of, why did you do that? Why did you rebrand? When in reality, when you look at the vast majority of VTubers, it's really not uncommon at all. Like, at all. Because people change, right? And so, like, you see IRL streamers, and you look at, you know, Ludwig from 5 years ago, and Ludwig today, he's still the same guy, because that's how his biology is, but he's making different content, right? And VTubers, we have the freedom to change our avatars and to change our appearance with how our content is growing and evolving over time. So sometimes a rebrand is just to do that. Other reasons why people rebrand is joining an agency, leaving an agency, or what am I trying to say? I don't know. They might just not like the design, or it might just, they might have gotten into it thinking, oh, I love how this character looks that I've created, and I want to stream as this character, but then they end up streaming as the character, and it just doesn't suit them, it doesn't suit their content. So rebranding, a lot of the time, is a really good thing for VTubers. Sometimes people rebrand, and it doesn't work, so they go back. That's exactly what I did. Right? I rebranded a couple times. I was Gigi. That was what happened to me, right? I was Gigi. Gigi did not work for me. She was too cute. All right, I'm not that cute. And I was like, that just doesn't fit me. Then Gigi turned into Alex, and I was like, okay, Alex works. Then, because of things that happened in my personal life and the way I wanted to pursue content going forward, I thought, let me rebrand again, because it worked in the first place. It worked at first. But it actually didn't end up working, which is why I went back. But in reality, it's really not that much of an uncommon thing for people to change their branding. And of course, you're going to lose people when you keep changing it. I completely understand people who are confused, people who can't be stalking my Twitter, people who can't be stalking my YouTube, and know every single little rebrand. At the end of the day, it's about finding how content works best for you. Because there are tons of VTubers who, if you look at, on a personal standpoint, okay? I have rebranded a couple times. I think all of my VTuber friends, I would go as far to say every single one of them has rebranded at some point. or is currently going through a rebrand, or stopped streaming on one VTuber account and made another VTuber account. It is not an uncommon thing. It happens a lot. I would say most VTubers do that. If you want an example, right? If you want to apply to agency VTubers, which happens a lot, right? You're an indie VTuber, which maybe probably had rebranded as an indie at some point. Then you sign on to be an agency VTuber. Then you leave the agency. And then you, like, a prime example of how VTubers rebrand is Nazuna from VShojo. Alright? Who is now Mike Neko. And who used to be Mike Neko. And also used to be Rushia from Hololive. Like, she's a perfect example of, she had all three of them, Rushia, Nazuna, and Mike Neko, are all her. She barely changes her content for any of these characters, to my knowledge. But sometimes she still streams as Mike Neko, and sometimes she still streams as Nazuna, even though she's technically graduated as Nazuna. I don't know what's going on. But because of events that happen in her life and the way that she wants to create content, it's not really any of our business why she still streams as Nazuna, and also why she still makes content as Mike Neko. She just does, and it's really common. Also, if you want to look at, basically any agency VTuber, especially a lot of the VTubers that are in VShojo currently, they were indie, then they were signed on to a company, and then they left the company and went to VShojo. That's 3 different identities. So, it's really not that uncommon for people to completely rebrand or just create a fully new account. And that was a lot more than I wanted to say. I wanted to make a YouTube short out of this. That's a lot more than I wanted to say. I'll have a hard time editing that. Anyways, I want to go to my VTubing videos and read some comments and answer them. Just to record some content, guys. Just to record some content. While I'm here, you know, I might as well. Am I right? Or am I right? Alright. I am right. I'm always right. Yeah, there's gonna be people that say, you know, oh, you fell off, or, oh my god, like, rebranding a whole bunch is gonna kill your channel. But it's really, if you are a VTuber and you have VTuber friends and you keep up with things, it's really not that uncommon. I don't know, I wanted to make a video about it, or a YouTube short about it, or something, just to acknowledge. I understand the drawbacks of rebranding. I understand it's confusing, and it hurts the branding. I completely understand. But it's still... it's not uncommon. Thinking about all of my VTuber friends that I've literally ever had since I started, like, I joined the community in, like, 2021, I think I can count on one hand the amount of people that I know who haven't rebranded at some point, you know? It's a lot more common than people think. People do it all the time when they're not VTubers too. It's just something people do. Alright. So, let's read some of these comments, shall we? Alright. Let me go through these. So we're gonna start with the most successful video. Oh, not this advertisement. Okay. How to become a VTuber for free in 2023. Can I sort these by how old they are? Or newest first, I guess? Okay. I'm gonna answer as many of these as I can, and it's going to be a video at some point. Yeah. I don't know. I know it's kind of late for a lot of these. Especially with the way the love-hate relationship I have with VTubers. But I still feel like I owe some people some answers, you know? And it'll be a great YouTube video for the algorithm, okay? Are you social cues? Because I missed you. I am gonna start using that now. Welcome to the chat, Senko. Also, thank you guys for 4K on YouTube. I don't think I ever mentioned that. Thank you guys for 4K on YouTube. And 200K views on this video, which is kind of crazy. I've never had 200K views on anything. The most views I've ever had on anything was a TikTok about Five Nights at Freddy's. That got 100,000 views, and I was very confused, and I have no idea how it even happened. And then I was like, can I even count that as like, oh, my most successful video has 100,000 views? And then this video sat at like 1,000 views for like half a year. I made it in November of 2022. It took until March or May of last year, and then it started picking up a little bit of traction, and it just hasn't died down. Are you at the grocery store? Because I'm about to get overstimulated just thinking about you. Hey, that's great. Are you Adderall? Because I can't function with... Hey, I need a whole list of these neurodivergent pickup lines. Keep going. Okay. Let's start reading some of these comments. And a lot of them... I got a couple negative comments on this video, as you do. Somebody just said, "This is scam," which was... I saw it on my phone, because I have YouTube Studio on my phone. I laughed so fucking loud when I saw that. This is scam. I also want to do a stream next week of like, we're gonna build a free VTuber, just to prove that this is still relevant. You can still follow this tutorial and this video if you want to become a VTuber for free. For whatever reason. Alright, for whatever reason. Everyone's like, oh my god, the industry's so oversaturated. Like, girly, no, it really isn't, to be completely honest. It's just, people are bored of the same things. People are bored of... People watch people with VTuber avatars all the time. Like, Kenji is a great example. Kenji, is really good at reaching that audience of people who don't watch VTubers. I don't know why this music is so quiet. He does a really good job of reaching people who don't watch VTubers because he just has original great content. If you're gonna do the same old debut slideshow, you know, this, that, these, and them, and I struggle with it too. I struggle with making original content that people are gonna want to watch. But you have to do something different. It doesn't matter if you're using an avatar or not. You have to bring something new to the table. Anyways, let's read these questions. I draw on iPhone using IBIS Paint X. How will I animate or rig my own model then? So, when you are rigging your model in Live 2D, you're going to want it to be a PSD file. I haven't used IBIS Paint that much. I've used it before, I think once or twice on my iPad. But if you can export as a PSD, then you can bring it into Live 2D. I think they have like a 45-day free trial, and you can follow a ton of tutorials on YouTube saying like, oh, this is how you rig your first VTuber model. And they're very simple and very easy to follow. I rigged my first model, not even joking, I rigged my first model in 12 hours. It was really bad. I could show you guys, actually. Maybe one day I'll show you guys the original. How about we reach 2,500 on Twitch? You guys can see my very first VTuber model. That'd be really funny. But yeah, if PSD is Photoshop file, Photoshop document. You have to have a PSD file to use Live 2D, to my knowledge. I would love to pay someone to make a nice model for me, but well, where to find them? Twitter. As much as I hate Twitter is the best place. Maybe VGen now. Actually, now, hold on, let me go back on that. VGen is a great resource. VGEN, great resource if you're trying to pay somebody to make you VTuber assets. I think it's probably the best resource out there that we have specifically as VTubers, because people can make you the art and people can make you the model. You can pay separate artists and riggers, stuff like that. VGen is a great place to find where to pay people for that shit. But also, I found my original model parents from Twitter. I met them all on Twitter. Well, Chance was actually a friend of mine. But Real Robin was my first model papa. I found him on Twitter. Now he is the papa to like a million fucking VTubers. He does amazing black VTubers. If you guys want like a black VTuber avatar with like accurate hair and accurate like getting the melanin right on the palms of the hand, amazing. He's so good. I all the time I'm like, should I go back to him and get a new model? But I can't. I shouldn't spend money. I shouldn't spend money. I should not be spending money like that. But please go support him. Twitter, I would say Twitter and VGen. Just get a Twitter account. I think Twitter is, if you're trying to be a VTuber and you don't have Twitter, good luck to you. I think it can be done, but I think Twitter is like the standard for updating your viewers. You know, if they find you on YouTube, if they find you on Twitch, and they want to keep up with what you're doing, have a Discord, have a Twitter. But if you're trying to find other VTubers to connect with, or if you're trying to find artists to do work for you, Twitter and VGen all the time. Thank you much for this video. Yo, you're welcome, Enchanted. I appreciate it. Any of these work for console? No. I've gotten a lot of comments like this. How do I do this on console? Because I don't own an Xbox or a PlayStation. I have heard that you can stream from an Xbox or a PlayStation, like directly to Twitch with like your headset microphone and your game. That I don't think it works with Facecam. And if it doesn't work with Facecam, it definitely doesn't work with VTuber models. Yeah, you just doesn't work with console. I will say there is, if you own a console, I'm assuming you own a cell phone. There are ways you can stream from your phone. If you can't afford a PC, okay? There's ways. There's Reality, which I've never used in my life. I've thought about doing a video about using Reality. I don't really like the model of it, where you have to like, there's like microtransactions to customize your model. But if you just want to be a VTuber and you just want to have an avatar and stream to an audience, Reality apparently is a great option. Never used it. But if you have a console and you probably have a cell phone, just download Reality, see if you like VTubing, then maybe you can invest in a PC and da-da-da-da-da. Yes, your PC using OBS, yeah. You can play the game on your console, connect it to your PC via capture card, and then stream using OBS on the PC. But most VTubing things are limited to the PC for now. I know there is an app coming out soon. I actually applied for the alpha testing. Wish me luck. It's called AniLive, where you can actually use your live 2D model. If you already have a live 2D model, you can put it on your phone and stream from your phone. I think that's super cool. I wish TikTok had something like that. I've been trying to figure out streaming on TikTok for the last like year. I just want to do mobile streaming. Even if it's streaming from my PC onto mobile, mobile is such a big audience. Like what the Twitch and YouTube watching experience on the phone is just not good enough. I want to see things vertically. Anyways, no, does not work for console. Giant downside about VTube Studio is that you can only use your software for 5 minutes before it cuts you off, unless you spend $15, unless I miss something. So not 100% free, but $15 isn't too much. Yes, that is true. It's a free app. I would say not 100% free. If you're planning on, if you want to be a VTuber and you just want to record silly little shorts, sure, VTube Studio can be free because it does only let you use it. Listen, I don't remember this because I haven't used VTube Studio, like when I downloaded VTube Studio, it was back in 2021. I actually think it was $25 back then, but I totally forgot about the cost because it's just not that much money. I think there's other apps. I think Nizima has an app where you can use VTube Studio models. I think you can use VTube Studio models, or like live 2D models on FaceRig. There's a couple options if you don't want to use VTube Studio. VTube Studio, I would think that paying for the premium version of it is, essential if you stream. But honestly, if you can't spend $15 on your stream to use VTube Studio, maybe we shouldn't be spending so much money on VTuber models. That is my opinion. And if you want to get into VTubing, be prepared to spend money. And most of the things can be done for free. Most of the things you want to do can be done for free. Yeah. $15 is a lot of money. You can get 15 pairs of non-functional headphones on Temu. Yo, that Temu commercial, I know it's pronounced Temu, but it's stuck in my head all the time. The Temu. I love it. Yo, can you become a VTuber on Temu? New YouTube video idea. Someone said, whoa, wacky, Zaki wacky. I'm assuming they're making fun of me because VTubing is very much so like an uwu quirky type thing. But yeah, I get it. It is kind of cringe. Hi, Snow Taco, how are you? All the avatars are anime style. True, but you can also find, you can also make a Vroid furry. I've seen it happen. I've seen people, is it a Vroid? It might be a Vroid. I've seen furry VTubers. I've seen them many times. But VTubing, yes, VTubing came from anime, so most of the styles are going to be anime. Me watching a vid of how you get a VTuber, but I'm actually vibing to the Animal Crossing music. Duh. This is extremely helpful for me. I've already done some research and did regular Twitch streaming, no face, for several months now. At some point I saw a video from Shy Lily, and seeing how smooth her model animated and just how much you can do with VTubing was sort of the catalyst for me to go, I want to do that too, it looks like fun. I actually had the same thing, the same reaction. I didn't stream ever before I started VTubing, but I always wanted to be a streamer. VTubing, like, a lot of people, they want to stream, but they're just scared of, like, you know, will I be able to get a job? You know? Stuff like that. But yeah, I did get a lot of really nice comments on here where it's like, oh my god, thank you, it's so helpful, and I really appreciate it, because I feel like I'm actually helping people, you know? Thank you, I've just got my VTuber model complete, done myself, and for free. Now I just need to get the model to work on Xbox One! No! I'm sorry, Night Legacy, you cannot get it to work on Xbox One. Guys, your console is not a PC. Your console is not a PC. Your console is not a PC. Guys, how do I get my VTS model to work on Nintendo Switch? I'm so sorry. You have to invest in a MacBook or a PC or something, you know? I think it works on MacBook. I've seen MacBook VTubers. There's adoptables on Booth too. They're only sold to one person at a bit of a higher price. So not as much as a custom order, but they're really, really cute. It can be a little hard to find sometimes. Yes, since I have another video that is like a VTuber checklist, and I've talked about Nizuma and Booth, which both of them, if you want to be a VTuber and you want to spend money, but you don't want anybody else to use your model, they have models where you can, they only make one and they only sell one, where you can have the full rights to the design and to the character, and nobody else can have it. They're usually just a little bit more expensive. But sometimes they're not the price of, like, I would say the average VTuber spends 1,000, maybe like 1,500 on like a fully, if they don't do any of the art or rigging themselves. I feel like that's on the average or low side. For art and rigging, I feel like if you find someone on Nizuma or Booth, and you just adopt a model, it's usually less than that. Mobile, not yet. No, you can't really use VTube Studio models, Live 2D models on mobile unless you get, the way I did it, before I had a PC, because I was actually a VTuber before I had a PC. Like, I had a model and everything, I was just waiting to get my PC. What you can do is get VTube Studio on your phone. What I did was, I had a laptop that wasn't powerful enough to stream at the time. And you could probably do this without a laptop. If you have an iPad, maybe even on mobile, that could be something I can look into. Somehow acquire VTuber model, right? If you get your VTuber model, you can import that into VTube Studio on your phone, which is what I did. I made my VTuber model on my laptop and imported it to my phone, right? And then what you can do from there is just screen record it and then use CapCut or some kind of mobile video editing software. Post it on TikTok, post it on YouTube. You don't have to be a streamer to be a VTuber. I actually did that for a while as my first VTuber persona before Gigi. It would be kind of cool to look through some of her content. So yeah, for mobile, there's limited options, but it's possible. I want to become a VTuber, and now I know how to do it for free. Then, if I like it, I will commission it for a VTuber model. That's actually good. When I have to wait until I'm... Oh, but then I have to wait till I'm 14 so I can get a job and use my own money. Oh, he's 13. Buddy, like, I wish you all the best luck. as a 14-year-old VTuber. I wish you the best luck in the world. Thanks for this. I'd like to add to the list by mentioning the app Canva. Yes, Canva. Is it Canvas or Canva? I'm pretty sure they're talking about Canva. Yes, Canva, you can definitely make your own overlays, schedules. Look up. I use Canva now. A lot of my newer graphics are from Canva. I have Photoshop. It's just easier. It's just easier. And I want to get rid of Photoshop as soon as possible. It's so fucking expensive. I have to use it for school. You would not believe the speed I went to get this stuff when I watched it. Thank you so much. Aw, people are so cute. Okay, yeah, we're not, guys, don't do this, please. Don't, I know they're not trying to self-promote, but don't self-promote in the comments. I just want to troll my friends, lol. Not to say rude, but, your Twitch is saying you're a PNG tuber, while in this vid you're saying you're not one. Oh, that was when I was, J-Bay. Yeah, it was different. It's fine. Real question is, Kingsmaker, did you follow me on Twitch? Twitch.tv/AlexOnyx. Wow. Question, does it work on Windows in quotations? What is this? What is this? Windows? I don't know. Does it work on Windows? Yes, it works on Windows. Most of these things are intended for Windows. Sometimes you can get it to work on Mac. Here's the thing. I want to be a bird as my avatar and I need help. Like a literal bird. Well, for something like that, you're gonna need to, like, actually order something custom. I've seen people be- Someone was, like, a toaster VTuber for a while. I've seen people be, like, feet VTubers. Cars. People would watch a literal bird. There's tons. There's a new agency where their stuff is just, they're, like, stuffed animals. And I think that's kind of based. Kind of based, guys. Kind of based. Oh my god! You're just 14. Guys, why are we all watching this video at 13 and 14? Get off the internet! Just kidding. I appreciate everybody. But yeah, please be careful if you're gonna stream as a minor. Is it possible to be a boy VTuber? Because I see a lot of girl ones. I've never seen a boy. So is it weird to be a boy VTuber, and is there anything weird about being a VTuber? Because I asked my brothers about it, and he said not to do it. And if I do it, I'm a weirdo. If you do it, you are a weirdo, guys. I will say it straight up, if you're a VTuber, you're a weirdo and you're cringe, and you should be proud. I miss you too, Emma. It is possible to be a boy VTuber. There are plenty of successful male VTubers. Follow your dreams. It doesn't matter what your brother says. Yeah. Just, you will always get cringe comments. It doesn't matter what kind of content you make. If you want to be a VTuber, then, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip your video. You're so boring. Buddy, I don't know what kind of ADHD you have if you can't sit through, what is this video, like 8 minutes? That sounds like ADHD. You should go to a doctor. Starts at 2:20. What happened at 2:20? Oh, because I gave background beforehand. Oh, boohoo. Anyways. Thank you for this. I was really informative and easy to understand. You're welcome. What equipment do you use? I use a PC. I have an iPhone 14. Before I had an iPhone 14, I had an iPhone 11. Anything above an iPhone X, you'll be able to do the face tracking. You can also, I think, do it with Androids and older iPhones, but it won't be the same. Like, you will not be able to have as many, like, as accurate facial tracking. What else do I use? I use a microphone. Maybe I'll make, like, an essential, like, VTuber equipment thing, but also I feel like you don't really need a ton of equipment. If you want to know what I use, I have a PC that's, like, kind of middle of the road. It gets the job done. It's not the best thing in the world. The worst thing about it is I only have 500 gigabyte SSD, so I'm constantly having to uninstall and reinstall games if I want to play things, especially Security Breach, because that's like 86 gigabytes. It's not fun, but it gets the job done. I want to one day get more storage for my PC, but it works fine for now, so iPhone 14 with VTube Studio, the premium version. I also have VBridger that I don't use anymore because on stream it just lags too much. I'll use it for videos occasionally. But VBridger, I think I paid $10 for that. And then I have an HyperX Quadcast microphone. I want to get a new microphone. I don't like this microphone that much. I think sometimes my voice is very clear, and I think recently it's been not as clear and like picking up a lot of the echo in my room, and I don't know, I'm just not vibing with it anymore. Maybe I need to fix some settings, but I don't know why. Sometimes it gives me very clear, very good audio. Sometimes it doesn't, and it also cuts. My voice peaks very easily on it. It doesn't like when I do like high pitched things. Anyways, that's my equipment. All other pieces of equipment you might need. A phone stand. I have a phone stand. Nothing fancy. I think it was like $2 on Amazon. I kid you not. It was like, it's a plastic phone stand. Hold your phone up. Boom. If you don't want to get a phone stand, then just, I don't know, sit it on some books or something. But I like to have one where it has a little divot in the bottom for the charger so my phone doesn't die in the middle of it. Also, this is kind of unrelated, but I have streaming mode on whenever I do streams on my phone. Or whenever I use VTube Studio on my phone, I have streaming mode on, which like kind of blacks out your screen and I can't really see notifications. But I actually have I have a Fitbit and an Apple Watch. I should probably sell one of them. But I always have that on when I'm streaming to make sure I get my notifications, even if I can't see them on my phone. That might also be something worth investing in. I also have a ring light. I don't use the ring light anymore. I feel like it doesn't make that big of a difference in the facial tracking. It can, if your room is really dark. But yeah, I don't really... Yeah. Anyways. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, I'm an affiliate now, but what about everything else? Congratulations on hitting affiliate. I know it's very hard for some people. It took me a second to hit affiliate. I might make a video about, like, in general. I have, like, how to VTube for free, how to VTube on a budget, all that stuff. I might do, like, a full, this is how you do it. If you want to spend the money, this is where you get the models. If you want to spend the money, this is how you commission an overlay. If you want to spend the money, this is how you commission alerts. This is how you commission a chat box. Most of the shit I use nowadays is free. Most of the things in my stream right now are free or less than, like, $20. This PNG tuber was like, well, originally they priced it at, like, $12. And I was like, no. So I gave them a little bit of a tip. I always tip my artists. I always think you should budget enough where you can pay them the full price plus a little bit of a tip. But yeah, I tip your artist, please. Obviously, it's not a requirement. I know tipping isn't normal outside of America, but, you know, if I were an artist, I would like to be tipped for my artwork. One thing I do regret about this video is I think it was very harsh. I do want to remake this video with more modern advice, like, more advice that I know. What am I saying? I don't even know. With updated advice. And my stream is dying. Stream's back. Stream's not back. Stream's okay. Stream is doing some flips. Stream is flipping out. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're stable. Great. I do want to remake this video at some point, with things that I know now, because the way the tone I used in this video and the things that I said was very much never spend money on VTuber models unless you're making money off of it. For me personally, that's the approach I used. Was I did everything for, I think I invested like maybe the initial like $25 to pay for VTube Studio, and then maybe like some game costs and nothing else. For me, with hobbies, I don't invest in the hobbies. Especially stuff like streaming. I don't know, you can invest in hobbies. Let me rephrase that. I just gave myself a headache. It's the way you have to look at VTubing at first is the mistake a lot of people make, right? When they are going to stream, they see that you can make money off of it. So they rush to buy the most expensive models, the most expensive custom overlays, the most expensive BGM, everything they can get that's custom, because they believe it's going to be an investment and it's going to pay them. But unfortunately, that's just not how it is, right? For most streamers, and especially most VTubers, it is a hobby. Most people on Twitch have like 1 viewer, or are in like the 1 to 3 viewer range, like the vast majority of streamers on Twitch. Statistically, you are probably not going to see a return on your investment if you spend that money. If you want to spend that money, and you're financially stable enough to spend that money, go right ahead. I should have said that in the video. I think it was kind of passive-aggressive the way I phrased it, with like, if you're not an affiliate, you shouldn't be spending money, but if you do, whatever, it's your life. I think I was a little bit passive-aggressive. Personally, I just think it's a little bit irresponsible, especially the example that I used in the beginning of the video of, like, oh, my daughter just spent her college fund on her VTubing stuff. And it's like, guys, don't do that. It's just like any other hobby, where your needs come first. If you have all your needs taken care of, if you have a stable job, and you want to spend $2,000 on a VTuber model, if you want to spend $6,000 on a VTuber model, then fucking do it. It doesn't matter if you have the audience or not. If you're okay with spending that much money on a hobby and never seeing the return, then sure. I'm just saying, if you want to come at it from a business perspective, and you want to if you're looking at it as an investment, which is kind of how I look at it, I don't want to spend money on VTubing that I don't have, right? So everything I make from VTubing, I have a spreadsheet with every single dollar I've made from VTubing and every single dollar I've spent on VTubing, so that I know what my budget is, you know? Because I don't necessarily think of it as a business, but it is a hobby that I make money from, and I don't want to get too carried away with it, because it's very easy, especially with stuff like this, to spend thousands of dollars on stuff and then never get it back. And then the problem is you won't be satisfied, right? Because you're just like, I spent all this money, now what? I thought I was supposed to be rich and famous. You're not. You know. Think of it like, you can think of it as a business like that, where you only want to invest as much as you realistically know you're going to get back, and then you can start investing as you go forward. Or you can think of it as like a video game, you know? This is a hobby that I enjoy. I'm okay. This is how I see Valorant, right? With my microtransactions in Valorant. I spend too much money on that game, but I play a lot of Valorant. My thing is, I have spent $60 on Nintendo games that get me maybe 10 hours of playtime, and then I'm done with them and I never play them again. And Valorant is a free game. I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna spend $60 on these stupid games that I play for 10 hours, then a game that I play for months on end, I can, you know, spend $20 every couple months on the game. It really all depends on your approach and what you want to spend your money on. But I think there is an important thing to be said about, this is a hobby, this is a want, this is not a need. If you're not an affiliate yet, use caution. You can buy all the fancy things for your own fulfillment, but don't buy all the fancy things expecting to make a return. Because statistically, there's a real chance you won't make that return back. So if you want to look at it from a business standpoint, don't invest anything or invest very little and wait to start seeing more money come in, and then you can spend that money. So, yeah, if you're like Juno over here, you just want it for occasional streams and you don't expect any money, you just want to do it as a hobby, spend all the money you want, alright? Anyways, that was my rant. That I was pretty much immediately after I uploaded that video, I started to regret how I phrased that. Just exploring and found out there are some free 2D models on Booth that I like. The only problem is that my laptop is too potato to run OBS and PRPR Live at the same time. PRPR Live is another one! If you don't have VTube Studio, if you can't run VTube Studio, and you don't want to play for the premium, there's PRPR Live. I completely forgot about that. I have not heard about that in years. My laptop heats and bugs the fuck out. That is why I had a laptop when I started, and it was, not great. But it was good enough that I could make a VTuber model. I made the VTuber model. I started making TikToks with the VTuber model. But I couldn't stream with it until I got a PC. Nah, that VTuber stings fucking riches as fuck. Nah, they got 8K model. No, for real. Who need a fucking job when you can be a VTuber? Hey, I agree. Who need a fucking job when you can be a VTuber? My VTuber model I did on VRoid Studio. Drew the closed eyes myself. Just struggled with the hairs. Oh my god, congratulations. I don't need an expensive avatar as long as I get seen as me. I don't care, to be honest. I think that that is a good mindset to have. However you feel you're best represented, if you feel the need to spend $8,000 on a model and you have that kind of money, then go right ahead. But for the vast majority of people who are struggling, the cost of living is very high, and you think, I'll never be able to do this because I don't have the money. There are options for you, alright? Just takes a little bit of work. I bought 3D assets and don't know how to use them. I don't know much of anything about 3D at all. Anyways. Me who only has a phone and a console, kind of want to become a VTuber for free somehow with these. Running the VTuber software on my phone and streaming to YouTube through PS5. That's pretty much my main issue right now. Yeah, that's not... I don't think there's any way to do that. Maybe someone who has a PS5 can help. I don't think there's any way to do that. If you had a PC, you'd be great. You could run the VTuber software on your phone, link your phone to the PC, have PC stream VTube Studio to OBS. Same thing, have the PS5 capture card stream to OBS. You'd be golden, but you need the PC for all that. I love your model, thank you. This might help me. La 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 la. Cringe. Let's go. Oh yeah, I liked it. And I said, I agree. Quit the shit, bro. Oh yeah, I did quit. Yeah, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Is it okay if I start streaming even though I'm under 18? Ask your parents. Don't ask me. I didn't. My parents didn't let me. Which is why as soon as I turned 18, I started streaming, pretty much. Is there an animal or food model place? I don't know. I would have to look more into that. I'm super shocked. She says it's not all about a pretty / good looking model. Yet simply at the smallest movement, like a blink, and her tits start swinging LMAO. We just gotta quit trying to hide and deny the fact that sex and sexy are the first go-to for clickbaits and shit. I wouldn't say that the only reason people watch me is for my VTuber model's tits, because I can stream without the model, and it's completely fine, and people will still watch me. It's whatever. Actually, it's 2023. Buddy, you would never believe that I uploaded this video in 2022. You would never believe that. You would never believe that the video doesn't automatically update for the year that you're watching it in. Yes, this is what I agree with. I fully agree with, and I apologize for being passive aggressive. Don't shit on people who are activists as if you're better for paying excessive amounts. Yeah, I understand that. I apologize for it because it was unprofessional and not great of me to do that. Yeah. If you want to spend lots of money on it, you should do it, and that's why I think I want to redo this video, and have like a disclaimer saying like, this is what I meant by that, because at the time, I think I made that video in response to, there was a big movement on Twitter of people, it came out that this one artist who is pretty well known, I'm not gonna name drop them, this one artist charges pretty consistently $8,000 just for the art. And then if you want to get the rig, you know, you still have to pay a rigger, you know, a lot of money for that. And that person's art was going around and people were upset about it. And I kind of did this video to kind of capitalize on that, which was wrong of me. But to say like, guys, you don't need to spend $8,000 on a model. And I should have left it at that. I shouldn't have said you need to be, never spend money on a VTuber model. I've spent well over $5,000 on all of my assets in my time. I will admit to that. Have I made more than $5,000? Yes. So really, to me, it's just spending the money that I make doing it, for me. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. Not everybody is me, and not everybody thinks the way I do. And I was 19 when I made that video. I'm older now. I'm wiser now. Yeah, I understand the frustration. Do you need Twitter to become a VTuber? No, you don't need Twitter to become a VTuber, but it's a very, very, very useful asset to find artists and to connect with people. It's a great networking tool. It's a great tool to update your audience on what you're doing. I didn't like using Twitter for the longest time, but it's something you really, if you want to be, I won't say if you want to be successful, but I will say pretty much every single successful VTuber uses Twitter. It's like a requirement. I think most agency VTubers use Twitter. I want to use VTubers as NPCs in my D&D game. Any advice on what will work well with Discord? You can always... what I would do, if I've never played D&D. If I was in this person's situation, I would use VTuber Kit, which is free live 3D models, and I would create all of the NPCs. Or I would use Vroid, or not Vroid. What is it? It is Vroid. I would make free models and customize them, and then maybe record each of their individual lines, or switch between the I've never played D&D. Switch between the models, and like share your screen on VTuber Kit or in your Vroid studio shit. I don't know what people use with Vroid. But I'm 9 and never did it before. Get off YouTube if you're 9! Oh my god! Why did an animation about sexual child abuse play right after this? I don't know, Big Booty Buster 777. Jesus Christ! This video gave me so much hope that my desire to become a VTuber might just work out. Aww, that's so cute. I wanna hear about these people. Oh my god, spring playlist. Keep playing. Lemon Demon reference. Thanks for the tips, big dog. Anytime. Gnarly-o. Are there any good sites to find Mech Gundam Transformer models? Not that I know of. You might be able to find some on Booth or Nizima. Perhaps, maybe. But. I forget. Oh. A lot of VTuber models, or VTuber artists, for some reason, have the rule that they will not draw Gundams or mechs or anything like that. Probably because it takes a lot of effort and skill. So I'm very sad about that. I think that Gundams are really cool. I was lucky enough to manage to create my own VTuber model for free. Congratulations. You're a lifesaver. I'm glad I can swim. I'm glad I can draw. Good for you, swimmer drawer. I need a link to this coffee website because Google thinks I want coffee. And I linked them to it. Can I make a 3D model of my Segway as Max with RGB brake lights and front lights? Because if there's a way, tell me how to do it. I don't care what I have to do. Learn Blender. I guess. Yeah, I might, I love you. Oh. I don't know about, that's a big proposal, Mr. Gaming guy. Yeah, I'll read the rest of these eventually. You can make logos with AI. No, don't use AI. Don't use AI for any VTuber things ever unless you want to get ostracized from the community and also have me hate you. Do not use AI, pay artists, or use free models. Ooh. My rigging on this model is the main reason I don't use this model anymore. I hate my rigging on, like, my old rigging for models. Anyways. I'll do the rest of that later. I have a party to go to. Because I'm actually not a loser and I have real things that I do outside of streaming, okay? Next week's schedule will be up sometime. I'm not streaming this weekend. But yeah, next week's schedule will be up at some point, and I want to make more videos about this stuff at some point. I know it doesn't necessarily help out my Twitch audience that much, but I know that for a lot of people in my YouTube audience it does help. So, you know, might as well take advantage of it. And I'll see you guys later. I don't do anything at the end of streams anymore, so bye.